So that last video was recorded on like a delay to be posted at 6 a.m. in case something happened to me. Basically, right after posting that video about Dudley, a refrigerator truck pulled up and like opened the back, and there were people doing stuff with like meat hooks inside. So like, here's the thing. What proceeded to happen is probably the greatest episode of Vroomin and Boomerville that has happened so far. If you don't know about Vroomin and Boomerville, there's this thing where like people in cars like drive up, slow down right in front of where I am, do finger guns, and then skid off for some reason. I don't know who these people are. I think they're Gabby's friends, maybe they're her cosplay friends. But the belief, they want me to believe they're like mafia people because of her dad. So it's like a guerrilla theater thing to try to scare me. Anyway, so last night was a crazy episode of Vroomin and Boomerville. Basically, like a bunch of unmarked refrigerator trucks pull up, and there's like noises inside that are supposed to sound like chainsaws, but I know they're leaf blowers because I know the difference between what they sound like. So there's a bunch of guys with leaf blowers, and these trucks make it sound like they're chopping bodies up, and like there's no resistance, right? It's the constant din of these. Also, by the way, guys, you don't have proper ventilation to be doing that in the middle of a truck. You're gonna pass out from the gas fumes, but that's on you. So anyway, like, yeah, like it was so obvious, and like I sat there and was kind of entertained. I fell asleep part of the way through though, because it was like hours and hours of Vroomin and Boomerville. But yeah, so like what really sucks about this is that like, not only is this girl being an asshole to me, but like, her dad is kind of legitly doing something right, and she's drawing attention to her dad. So she's basically like sort of swatting her own father, because she does this stuff to me and I think it's her mafia dad shit, and I call the FBI on her dad. Like, what is this girl's problem? I thought she had a good relationship with her dad. I think if I were her dad, I'd be like, listen, cut your shit, leave this guy alone. He doesn't do anything to you. He just loved you and you didn't feel the same way, and then you faked your own kidnapping, and then he worried about you and was going to sacrifice his life to save you. Maybe he's just a decent guy. You should leave him the fuck alone. But yes, you didn't feel the same way. Sad Christmas. Go find someone else to bother. But that's what it was. She tried to kill me. That was her solution. She hired someone in Albuquerque. And here's the thing, like, I was kind of hoping, remember I told you about the Schindler truck? I was hoping that maybe the hitman was something like that, right? Like maybe it was also guerrilla theater and she didn't really try to murder me. But like the FBI investigated and there's been some arrests made as far as I know. And so it does look like that one thing was real, and that was the worst thing. But yeah, season finale of Vroomin and Boomerville was off the chain, guys. I wish I could have filmed it, but my phone died. So I just got it up and running again. Anyway, have a great day. I think I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna try to get my car back from this fucking crooked Dudley guy.